Hey, what's up, fam? It's Pastor Troy. I just want to talk to you today about building a team. Everybody has a team. We all, whether you recognize your team or not, well, that's something different. But you should probably like figure out who's on your team, like who's your star players, and who's really going for you. But there's a story in the Bible that talks about Joshua when he's conquering territory, and I love the story. I love it because he he's conquering territory, and that's what he did. That's what his job was. Man, he just went out and just conquered stuff, and he's busy doing that. And he comes across this river, and he runs up on an angel. And it turns out that the angel was Jesus. It says the angel of the Lord. And he runs up on this angel. And his first reaction, before he says anything, before he even recognizes, who he's dealing with, his first reaction is to say to the angel of the Lord, "Are you for me or are you against me?" Which tells me something amazing about his mentality, about who was on his team, and he knew the necessity of making sure who was for him and who was against him. And if there's one team building concept I can share with you that has affected me, it's going to help you. It's affected me is when I know people are for me. When I know, like, you're on my team and you're on my squad and you're on team Troy and I'm on team whatever, like when I know we're a team together, there's a confidence that comes from that. And Joshua, when he was conquering territory, one of the first things he made sure he figured out was who's on his team. And that's the question you got to ask yourself today. Who's on my team? And are they for you or are they against you? Because, just to be honest, it really sucks to have people that say they're on your team, but really don't act like they're on your team. You with me? You ever get there? Like, I've played sports before, and like we start to lose, and everybody's on your team when you're winning. You know what I mean? Like that's a given. Everybody loves to win. Everybody wants to be on Team Troy when things are going good. But here's what I'm looking for, and here's where we're all looking for. When things are bad. I mean, when you're down in the series and nobody expects you to win, like that. That's when I'm looking around going, are you really for me or are you against me? Because you say you're on my team and you wear the colors, but we start losing and you start pouting, you start acting a certain way. Those are the types of people I put on the fringes. And you're going to have to figure that out, church. And I have a sneaky suspicion that Joshua was trying to figure out, like, who's with me, who's against me. Because if you're not really for me, then I got to put you on the fringes. And for most of us, we're trying to build an A team. We're trying to build, whether it's your business, whether it's your church, or whether it's your sports program, you're trying to build something. And if you're trying to build something, then you got to make sure the people on your team are your star players. Your star players, and you got to know that your star players, your number one star players, are playing for you, even when you start losing, even when things start to turn bad. And you're like, man, I don't know if we can pull out a W here. But some of the sweetest victories come in those moments. And I just want to encourage you today. Find out who's on your team, and if people communicate to you that they're really not on your team, then kind of distance yourself. I'm not saying disassociate with them. I'm not saying disconnect from them. But what I am saying is figure out who's on your team, pull those people in close, and then do this. Then do this. Communicate the level of your down, like how you're down for them. You need to communicate, like I'm here. Like, I just want you to know, when you're sleeping, I'm here. When you act a certain way to me, I'm still on your team. I'm still going at it for you. Like, communicate. Be the kind of leader that communicates. I am for you and not against you. When people are talking bad about you, I still got your back. Those are the types of leaders. Those are the types of teams that become undefeated. Those are the ones that win the World Series, win the NBA championships. Those are the ones who everyone counted us out, but we stayed together. Stay together with your team. Encourage them. Let them know you got their back. Tuesday team tip.